Okay, welcome in, you guys. Welcome to day number 99. It's a new day. It is a new day. That's it. I don't even know what else to say, y'all. But welcome in. I'm happy to be here. We're going to get ready to get started here. Get ready to get started. I have no colors picked today. My palette is dry. So what colors? Okay, I'm like, what colors? Let's pick this color. I'm gonna just take that. Put that color. And then I'm gonna put my hand in my art bag off to the side where you guys can't see and grab this color. Okay. And we'll go again in the art bag. Okay. We got our green, our fluorescent green. Should we go in one more time? One more time into the bag. Whatever this is. King's Gold. All right. I'm going to put that over here. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I'll be using this brush to start. You guys, I already see a star in my mind's eye. I know how I like to make stars. I actually just draw them out. That way they don't run the risk of being too uneven. And then I fill them in after I've drawn them out. I can't tell you if that is I don't think that's centered, but yeah. We're not here for perfection, right? Okay, we're gonna switch our brushes. I'm gonna get a bigger one though. I think this one will work. That might be some old white in there, but we're gonna use it anyway. We're gonna fill in our star now. You'll know I just woke up, so my throat is still a bit crusty, but we are here. If you're just getting in, today is day number 99, you guys. We have almost been at it for 100 days. As of tomorrow, it will be 100 days. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our 100 days. I don't know what we're going to do to celebrate it, but I think we should do something. It's pretty exciting. I think that's the one I was looking for. There it is. Yeah, it's pretty exciting to have made it to 100 days of being here. Well, to almost 100 days. Tomorrow makes it. But even 99 days feels like 100 to me. I'm just like, what? How have I been coming on? I remember day one. Literally still can remember having the idea and going for it. And I just never stopped. And I didn't know that I was gonna, this was gonna be like a thing. I was like, well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see what happens. And I started doing it, and people started encouraging me in my real life, and I kept encouraging myself. And then you guys started getting on board with it too. I was like, whoa, I can actually do this. So here we are, painting the star. Yeah, I was so tired yesterday. For some odd reason, once I finished work, like all I wanted to do was just lay down. I did a lot of things yesterday, I think. Maybe not like physically, but mentally, but also physically. I have a bunch of videos that I recorded yesterday because I was supposed to be like going to meet someone, a tow truck guy. This was for work. I was supposed to go meet him, and he was gonna tow one of our larger vans. It's a really big van. It's like, I don't know what you call this van, but we call it like a party bus. Anyway, he was supposed to tow it, and he showed up. He was there, but he was so like hell bent on me learning things too. He was like, I'm gonna show you how to do this. I'm gonna show you how to do it. He could talk good English too, so it was like even worse. So I couldn't be like, I just want to sit here. Like, can you just like load that truck up on the thing? I'm not a tow truck driver. I'm literally, people are always trying to assign roles to me, projecting what they think. I went with it because I'm like, I don't know, I might need this in the future. So did all that with him. It turned out to be like a little bit more effort than I thought it was going to be. So there was that. I did have a couple moments where my anxiety was spiked, but I was able to watch myself in those moments and I didn't see myself like spiraling out. Honestly, we gave each other a bunch of high fives and kept encouraging each other even through like we had a part where things was about to go wrong and he didn't freak out, I didn't freak out. So for me, that's the win because, we're used to people like being mad. I wish I could tell y'all more, but I don't know who all follows me on here. I'm not trying to incriminate nobody. Ooh, let's make these into little hearts. When I have nothing to hold on to, my hand shakes. Boy, that sounds like a metaphor now that I'm replaying it in my head. When I have nothing to hold on to, my hand shakes. Is that why we like to hold on to things? Because it feels a little like unstable to try to do it alone? I'll take my finger off just to see. Okay, I guess it was okay because I made that heart. These are the colors that I poured out today. I know, very interesting color palette. I'm like, what are we doing here? But you guys know this is all about abstract art for me right now. And I have to trust the process just as much as y'all do because I'd be like, what am I making? This looks like boo boo. But at the same time, I'm like, well, I'm here. We've been at it for 9 minutes. How can we pizzazz our page up? I feel like if we put a little yellow and orange together, just for layers, and some of this, and a little bit of that on the other side. Someone's dog is up. I know whose dog it is. He doesn't usually bark. Maybe his family left him a little early today. Yesterday it was so quiet on my live, y'all, and I had no idea until like midday that it was a holiday. I was like, oh. Someone told me, they were like, yeah, you know it's President's Day. I was like, what? Oh. That's why I can find parking spots today and the roads are like super clear because people's is at home. Off of the deep end. Hi, Santiago. Welcome in. Good morning to you. I'm so sorry, I'm just now seeing the chat. I've been in a zone doing this day number 99. I hope you're still in here. How do you guys feel about it? The colors, they're not giving for me. For me, it just feels kind of bleh. I think that's okay too. I think not every day it needs to be like, oh wow, pizzazz. It does feel good when it's like that, but it doesn't always have to be like that. Let's see if we can bring in some more color. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's try putting a little of this color on top now. I feel like some red would be nice on here. It would make things pop. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna wet our brush up and activate the red that we have right here because we have a bunch of red here. Leave that star alone for a second so we can kind of dry and add some red. Yeah, the red is definitely helping. I told y'all. Okay. I am liking this one. Sometimes it just takes like a little bit more playing around with to get it to the point where you're just like, oh, okay, now. Oh my God, yeah. I thought about this yesterday. I was like, it's been so long since I've splattered any paint. I've been doing like deep strokes lately. Splattering paint is good and fun. It feels good too. And then also it's way less pressure because it doesn't have to be in a certain place. I can tell you guys like the splatters too. It's the flick of the wrist, man. I had a flick of the wrist. So I do some splatters in a different color too. Maybe like this one over here. I don't know if it's wet enough. No, it's not. We'll put some over here and then brush. And do like, I guess like a mixture of both. It just lightens it up. Martin. Hi, Martin. How are you? How is Andalusia? Your arrival, Martin, made me want to paint some hearts. So, welcome in. Welcome in, new friend. I hope you're subscribed so you don't miss when I go live again. Andalusia is not a place that I get to think about or experience often at all. I think I've probably heard that name just a few times. I'm glad I started a little early today, y'all. This is actually turning out nice. If I were to take my paintings that I'm doing on this challenge and put them in frames or make frames, I feel like I want to figure out how to make some frames for them. Would you guys be interested in giveaways, things like that? Because it's starting to get a little chaotic around here. I have a lot of art. My friend said she was flipping through my sketchbook here, this one, and she's like, it's like you have a whole art gallery. I was like, really? I guess she's right. It's just like page on page of like art. And literally I could just like hang everything up, but where I'm at right now, I don't want to hang everything up on these walls. I was thinking though about getting like some newspaper or just like a big patch of paper, just something that I can like use as a background to hang things on top of so that I don't have to worry about these walls too much anymore. But at the same time, it's like I also feel like that one TikTok lady that shows up sometimes. I don't know if she shows up on everyone's algorithm, but she's like, "You are moving soon." I feel like that all the time. So I'm like, I don't want to get too settled in because I feel like I honestly should be packing. I don't have much stuff though, so it wouldn't take me long. But I am starting to acquire more things, so There's a song in my head. It's been here the whole time since we've been on here. Marcos, does anyone speak Spanish? Yo hablo español un poco, pero yo practicar todos los días. I do that. The song in my head. Baby, I promise. There's no, I think she says there's nobody new. I think that might be Claire. I don't know who sings it, but it's Baby, I promise. Oh, I know who it is. The Marias. Baby, I promise. Her voice is just so delicate and pretty. The lead singer of the Marias. That Latin mommy. Sí, she is muy hermosa. Ella es muy hermosa. Qué linda. Yeah, I'm really liking how this has come out. The splatters help so much. What do y'all think? Do y'all think the splatters help today? I love when two colors come together too. Can y'all see those? We're gonna do a little bit more to fill in more spaces just around these edges, because on the camera it looks like those edges need to be filled in. And then after that, we're gonna get out of here, you guys. I gotta get my day started. The gray was a decent idea, but it doesn't do much for today's painting. That's what I'm feeling. The red definitely helps. What is that dog talking about? If you guys ever want to paint a picture and you're like, I don't know what to paint, just get some paint and start. Just put one color down and keep going. Something will pop out of you. There's a lot of stuff inside of us, you guys. It just wants to be expressed. This is what expressing looks like in real time. It looks like putting that paint down on that paper, trusting the process, letting go, and then when you're done, looking back and being like, whoa, I did that. I made that. All right, you guys. With that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and leave today's live here. I think we did really good. We don't have to do too much more. How are you guys feeling about it? I always feel like the lighting is just not great. I don't know how else to do it, but also when I take it off the tripod, it's a little bit better. But what do you guys think? Do you guys like today's art? You are a star. You make money, you're a star. Star, star. Kira, Kira. All right, guys. I love y'all so much. Until tomorrow, remember tomorrow makes day 100. Be there or be square. I love you. Okay. Bye.